Bitcoin explosion expected. Bitcoin is currently at resistance. The price is squeezing. Will the ETF be approved, delayed, or denied coming week? It's gonna be volatile. A huge move is expected. Can Bitcoin break the resistance or will it test lower? Let's find it out in today's analysis. Hello people, I'm the NakedTrader and today I will analyze Bitcoin USDT, TUI, ENJIN coin USDT, GALA USDT, ALIBABA, and ETHEREUM USDT. First of all, this week we have achieved the milestone of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I want to thank the whole team NakedTrader, each and every one of you who subscribed. Thank you very much for following me, and let's grow even more, make this community bigger. So if you're still not a member, hit that subscribe button and you don't miss out. If you have any requests, just drop it in the comments and I might chart it in the next one. And for now, let's kick off with the weekly performance of the crypto market. So overall, it has been a red week for all the altcoins. Only a few green numbers. GMT more than 40%, Osmosis 16%, SAY, LDO, Arbitrum 16%, Actash 27%, and TIA, and a few more. And if we change to the daily, today's sentiment slightly more green than red, with some huge numbers. GMT almost 50%, Gorgi AI 44%, IOTA 11%, and so on. Few big red numbers today: Clay, Bitcoin Silver, Astar, LDO, and that was it. Let's go to the coin market cap. Currently we have a market cap of 1.65 trillion with a 24-hour volume of 43.44 billion, and the current fear and greed index is 68, which indicates greed, slightly less than last week. And the top 10 coins are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Solana, XRP, Cardano, Avalanche, and Doge. And from here, let's go to the weekly performance of the stock market. Overall, some big ones in red, like Apple more than 6%, Microsoft red 2%, Broadcom Incorporated minus 6%, Amazon minus 5%, Tesla minus 6%, Google and Meta also red, TSM, we have a few green ones, Lilly, Verizon Communications, and a few more, but overall more red than green last week, so we are testing back. And from here, let's kick off with the weekly performance, with the weekly chart of Bitcoin. Currently a green week, and as you can see, still at the resistance over the last few weeks. Didn't manage to go through yet. And let's show the weekly levels. If we change to the daily, you can see the price is squeezing. Yeah. And if I show the daily levels and last week's scenario, so let me clean this up a bit. You could have been in the short from last week, and then you had about 9% profit. Congratulations. You could still be in the long, but I will clean this up a bit. So for now, a huge move expected. Price is squeezing. Will the ETF be approved? Yes or no? Will it be delayed? So a test all the way to 37,800. That's one scenario. The other scenario that it will go straight up, test 49,000 with the pullback around 44,000, aiming for 52,000. And be aware, if it loses support here at 37,000, then the next test probably be between 34,500 and 36,000. And then the last line of defense here, test all the way back to 30,500. So I expect a huge move. Be prepared. It's going to be volatile. And from Bitcoin, I will go to TUI, starting at the weekly. Okay. I will add some weekly levels. Do we have weekly gain? Yes, we have some small weekly gains here from the last drop off of 605. Okay, let's go to the daily. Okay, let's change to a 4-hour. Yeah, okay. So we are back on the weekly. What can we expect for the coming days? So either we go up from where we are now, test the 750, pull back with an entry around 605, aiming for higher levels, or we will test lower, entry around 500, and trying to maintain the upwards momentum. So retest of the 605, and if it breaks through, then next target 750, and so on. And if it fall through support of 497, then the next test is around 450. This test is already been aggressive play. You can also play the test of 538, but then I prefer to play more defensive. So either we go straight up or the defensive play of 500. Yes. Okay, that was TUI, and from TUI I will go to ENJIN USDT. Starting at the weekly. Let's zoom in a bit. Okay, we have weekly gains of the lower range here. So the range above 32 cents here. So that's nice. Test it back. Okay, let's change to the daily. We have a daily loss of the 32.19 cents. This candle yesterday. Okay, so what can we expect the coming days? Either retest of this 38.5 cent pullback with an entry around 32.5, aiming for 45 cent, or it will drop between 24 and 25 cent, trying to go up from there. Or if it managed to test the around 45 cent immediately, then you can enter more aggressive around 35 cent, aiming for higher levels. But it need to hold support of the 24 cent here, and if not, then it's not looking good. So for now, three possible scenarios, and from ENJIN USDT I will go to GALA, also starting at the weekly, currently at all-time low weekly range. Okay, also weekly gain of the drop off here, the gain of 2.67 cent. Let's change to the daily. What do we see here? Impulse, weaker impulse, daily losses of the last low, which brought it to the high over here. So similar as ENJIN. Okay. This is also tested the 2.3 cents. Okay, so I will add some scenarios for the coming days. So either a test around 1.9 cents, and if you want to play very defensive, 1.6 cents, trying to go up from there. Or a test of 3.2 cents, pullback with entry around 2.6 cents, trying to break the 3.2. And if ENJIN managed to break the 3.2 and let's say test the 3.94 cents, then you can enter more aggressive on the pullback around 3.2 cents, aiming for higher levels around 4.4 cents. So 3 possible scenarios for GALA USDT. And from GALA I will go to ALIBABA, starting at the weekly. October 2022. So I've probably shared this one on either Twitter or on YouTube somewhere last year. No, in 2022. And if you had played the long entry at $63, then you could have had about 88% profits. And if you had played the entry on the pullback, this one didn't play out. It tested more aggressive, but here a second chance, then you could have had about 28% profits. Congratulations. But that would have been one of the first episodes, because I started in October 2022 on YouTube, so else it will be on Twitter. For now I want to start with a clean chart, so I'll remove everything. The trend is downwards. Okay. From the weekly I will change to the daily. Okay. Okay, I will go back to the weekly and I will make a plan for the coming days, weeks. So if it managed to go up from here, and let's say try to test the $85, then the pullback with entry around $77, aiming for higher levels. If it's continue the downwards momentum, then last line of defense is $63. If it fall through support of $63, hands off, because then we will see new all-time lows. And if it managed to test higher levels, let's say around 98, then you can enter more aggressive around $85, aiming for 120. So 4 possible scenarios for Alibaba, and from Alibaba I will go to Ethereum, starting at the weekly chart. Currently a red wick, about 12 hours to close today's candle. Still looking weaker than Bitcoin. Okay, let me show the weekly levels. Still at the resistance. Also huge move expected. Price is also squeezing, same as Bitcoin. And from the weekly, let's change to the daily. Here, impulse, weaker impulse, impulse, another weaker impulse, daily losses of this area. I will show the scenarios. So these scenarios of last week also still in play. Either a test above 2,500, somewhere around 2,600, pullback with entry around 2,322, or we will test all the way back to around 2,000, trying to go up from there. And if Ethereum loses support of 2,000, then the next test will probably be around 1,845. So 3 possible scenarios for Ethereum. And for now, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Join Team NakedTrader, subscribe, smash the like button if you like this content. And if you have any requests, just drop it down in the comments below, and see you guys Wednesday. Have a nice Sunday and cheers. Bye bye.